Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheyenne and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I moved out at 18. Okay, for those of you that don't know, I'm a licensed esthetician. I actually have another channel about that I'll link below, but this channel, The Muse, is just purely for me to share my life experiences and to share experiences that I think might be helpful for other people. And I really just want this channel to be like super entertaining as well as informational and educational. Like, I just want it to be fun. And I thought that this was a great video to make on the subject, just because like I know there's so many young adults that haven't moved out of their parents or for whatever reason and want to, and this video might be helpful for you if you're thinking about moving out or want to move out or whatever your situation is. For me personally, I didn't have anybody to tell me what to do, like how to move out, the steps. I kind of just assumed what to do. Like, you know, just you find a place, you call them, you figure out the pricing, and then bam. It's pretty much that simple. But there's a lot more that goes into it than just that, of course. So I guess a good place to start really is my first source of income, which was at a grocery store, where I started at 15. I worked there for 3 years. I quit on my 18th birthday. So that was a year. I actually moved out when I did not even have a job. But another important thing to note in this video is money habits and my money habits. So if you're trying to move out and you've already got a job and you're not good with your money, it's automatically gonna be harder. Me personally, I know how to save money. I don't know, I just naturally never wanted to like go splurge all of my money. I always wanted some money. So that being said, the whole time I was working, I was also saving my money. I ended up getting a car when I was 16, which my mom sold to me for like $3 grand. But I was able to do that like at 16, and that was pretty big. So like if your money habits, the main thing I guess to do would probably get that in check. I wouldn't say that I was a freaking nun. I definitely spent money. Like, I spent a good bit of money, but I always worked. I was always consistently bringing in money, so I was like never broke. I had decent money, but like I was saving as well. Like, I also split my tuition with my school, with my mom for esthetician school. I paid for part of that, which was pretty big. Like, it was pretty big now that I think about it. At 16 and like 17, I kind of already felt like a little adult. Like, I had been working my butt off. Like, I worked and I was going to school like every single day of the week. I was doing something. I had a bunch of fun during that time. Just because you're doing a lot of productive stuff doesn't mean that you can't have a lot of fun. It actually makes the fun times, like when you go to have fun, much funner, because you've been working. It feels like it's worth it. So it's like, it's so satisfying. So I was coming around to being 18 and I was like, I want to move out with my boyfriend. And we had been planning this. I wanted to move out with my boyfriend. We've been planning this for like a whole year. We've been saving up and everything. And like a week or two later, after I turned 18, I quit my job on my birthday. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I did not like working in a grocery store. Some people can do it all their life. It's not for me. Would never do it again. I'll never do it again. But just like 2 weeks after I quit my job on my birthday, I moved out. Me and my boyfriend Liam moved out, and that's where it started from there. So just because I had been so diligent with my money, I was able to move out and be okay on my own. It did take a lot of work. I was not lazy. In between 15, 16, and 17, I was always working. I didn't blow my money. It's pretty much as simple as that. Just get a mindset, what you want to do, and go for it. Because you can literally, like, I've accomplished a lot of stuff just with that mindset. I know, like, personally, I have really bad anxiety, but just going for it, it's so worth it. So we moved into an apartment. It was like, I think it was like, probably like $1,200 a month. And that was pretty up there. And we had like a year lease, which, you know, it was great at the apartments and everything. It was so cozy. We had a pool. They had like a little grill. We could walk around our little community. It was nice. And then we decided that we didn't want to stay there anymore. So we moved out with two of our very good friends, and we moved into a house. And it's a spacious house. I mean, it holds us all. We've got guinea pigs, they've got ferrets and dogs, and but of course, since we didn't stay at the apartments for a whole year, we broke the lease, which is something I was taught personally never ever to do. And I didn't want to do it, but we did it anyways, and we paid for it. It was like, we had to pay like a bunch of money. So I definitely don't recommend ever breaking your lease. Wasn't fun to pay that penalty, but hey, we're here now, we're doing okay, and ultimately staying here is cheaper than it would have been to stay at the apartments. So it worked out. I mean, we could have done it, but I think in the long run we're probably saving money. I was thinking about it, and I honestly, I would say I did a lot of planning. I think I mostly just watched my money. I honestly have never budgeted. I don't even know what that's like. And somehow I still managed to do this. Like, I don't know, it's not as hard as all the adults make it out to be. It's not really that hard. So, got you guys. It's not really that hard to move out and live on your own. I mean, if you have kids, it's a different story. But if you're 18, like, it's all just willpower. Like, you just gotta power through it, get enough money, and you can literally keep it up and then move out with no problems. It's pretty easy, especially if you're like a first-time renter. They don't have any reason not to let you guys in. So it's like your first shot. We kind of blew ours, but that's okay. We're gonna have a good rental history here. So everything worked out. It's also just different for everybody because, like, I didn't choose to go to college right after. I still haven't gone to college. I'm probably gonna go, I'm not sure when I'm gonna go yet, but I'm going for nursing. But like, it definitely changes things if you are going to college. So if you're not going to college, this video is probably really helpful, maybe comforting to know. Yeah, I didn't go to college, but like I said, I did go to aesthetic school. That took me about a year and a half to graduate. It was during COVID, so there were a lot of complications during the time that I was finishing up school, and there were a lot of other stuff going on. But I didn't go to college. I went to school and got my esthetician's license, and I also got certified as a CNA. So I've been busy. I still plan on going to college for nursing, but right now I'm trying to pick up and get my esthetician business going so I can maintain. Another helpful thing is, if you have close friends, definitely utilize them and talk to them about moving out, because it can make things easier, and it can also make things really fun, especially if you're close and you guys can talk to each other about any issues that you have. Definitely look into getting some roommates because it makes things easier. I personally, when I turned 18, I could have moved out by myself without any of Liam's help. Liam has been there every step of the way. He's helped out. You know, when you have a partner, it makes things easier as well. During the time that I was planning on moving out, in the back of my head, I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do it. For whatever reason, I just didn't feel like I was going to be capable of actually moving out by myself and being on my own. But like, I wanted it so bad that another part of me knew that I could do it. So what I'm trying to say is, I was pretty much terrified of moving out. It gave me a whole bunch of anxiety, signing the papers, paying for it, just everything. But I did it, and I'm here, I'm where I wanted to be. Yeah, I really just wanted to make this video because I wanted it for myself. This channel that I have going here is such a good thing for me. It's so much for me. It's such a me thing. It's such a good thing that I could have started for myself, just because I find it really therapeutic. And it's good, it's great for my anxiety too, just sitting in front of a camera and talking and knowing that I'm gonna share it with the world. I wanted to make it for like my future self and people that or maybe have gone through the same situation and maybe don't know what to do, Not that this video explained everything to do step by step, but it was mostly just to let you know that it just takes some hard work and you can do it. Also, it's almost gonna be like a year anniversary that I've moved out and been living on my own without parents' help, my mom's help, or anyone's help, really. So, and I want to just have this for like my future self or anyone that it might be helpful to in the future, just maybe like a motivational video or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's the 23rd of June today, and my birthday is coming up, so I just wanted to make this video. It's kind of like a anniversary video for me having moved out and by myself. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you want more details on how exactly I moved out, like the details, like what it's gonna look like for you to move out, like going in there, signing papers and all that good stuff, let me know and I can totally make a video, more detailed video about that. But I just want to share it with you guys, this, and just make it for myself as well, just because. Oh, and I love Rick and Morty, and I was wearing this jacket for the whole video, and I just wanted you guys to see how cool the whole jacket is. So here you go. You're welcome.